All right, let's dive into the psychology of wealth. Today, we're going to move way beyond the common myths and really get into the mindset shifts that can actually transform your financial life. Let's get started.
So it really all kicks off with this one big question. I mean, you see it all the time, right? People visualize, they say affirmations, they hope for the best. But for so many of us, that financial needle just doesn't move. Why is that? Well, the answer isn't about working harder. It's about thinking smarter. And that's exactly what we're going to break down.
Okay, first things first. Let's tackle the biggest hurdle right out of the gate. The hidden reasons, the psychological traps that make just thinking about wealth, well, not enough to actually build it. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. These are the three traps that almost everybody falls into. First, you've got visualizing without belief. Honestly, that's just daydreaming, right? It's picturing something without any real conviction. Then there's ignoring subconscious blocks. This one's huge. It's like trying to drive a car with the emergency brake on. You have these deep-seated ideas holding you back, and you might not even know they're there. And finally, waiting for a big sign. This just keeps you stuck, waiting for some kind of cosmic permission that, let's be real, is never going to come. These patterns are what keep people in the exact same spot, year after year.
So this brings us to the core of the issue. You know, if it's not the economy, and it's definitely not a lack of wanting it, then what is the real thing holding us back? Check this out. This slide lays it out perfectly. It all comes down to your inner dialogue, that conversation you have with yourself all day long. The fear-based mind asks, "What if I go broke?" And you just freeze up. But the wealth-friendly mindset completely flips the script. It asks, "How can I create more value?" See the difference? That simple question shifts you from a place of panic to a place of power and problem solving. And that inner dialogue, it's run by something we can call your self-worth code. Think of it like a thermostat for your finances. It's your subconscious comfort zone. So if you suddenly get a bunch of money, but your thermostat is set low, you will subconsciously find a way to get rid of it just to get back to what feels normal. This code is the invisible script running your entire financial show.
So when you boil it all down, when you strip away all the excuses and complexities, you're left with one single thing: fear. The fear of failing, the fear of succeeding, the fear of not being good enough. Getting a handle on this one emotion, that is the most important step you can possibly take.
Okay, so we've nailed down the problem. It's fear, and it's our internal programming. But here's the great news, and it is great news: you can change it. So let's get into the how. We're talking about a practical, daily habit that's literally designed to rewire your brain for wealth. Now, you've probably heard a term like wealth energy, and it can sound a little out there. But let's just strip away all the mystical stuff for a second. In psychology, it really just means one thing: alignment. It's that powerful state where what you believe, what you think, and what you do are all marching in the same direction, towards growth. It's not magic, it's just powerful consistency. So how do you get that alignment? With this, a super simple but incredibly effective 5-minute ritual. First, don't run from fear, name it. Acknowledge one specific financial fear. Second, pick one tiny, totally manageable action you can take to push back against it. Third, close your eyes and actually visualize yourself doing that action successfully. And finally, the most important part, commit to doing it today. Not tomorrow, not when you feel like it, today. And why does this work so well? Because consistency is everything. Doing this every day slowly but surely starts to recalibrate that self-worth code we talked about earlier. It trains your brain to see success and financial well-being not as some crazy surprise, but as your new normal. Now, once you get that daily ritual going, you can actually speed up the process by activating what we're going to call brain codes. These are just specific mental shifts that basically act like software updates for your financial mind.
And there are 3 of them. Each one targets a completely different part of your relationship with money.
The first code is permission. And trust me, this is way more profound than it sounds. So many of us are walking around subconsciously waiting for someone else, our boss, our parents, society, to tell us it's okay to be wealthy. Activating this code is you, right now, deciding to give yourself that green light. Next up is the identity code. The next time you have to make a decision, big or small, I want you to stop asking, "What can I afford right now?" and start asking, "What would my future wealthy self do?" This little shift forces you to make choices from a place of abundance and vision, instead of scarcity and panic. And the third code is habits. This is all about you becoming the boss of your impulses.
It means consciously catching those little automatic habits. You know, the impulse buy at the checkout, the subscription you haven't used in 6 months that just quietly bleed you dry over time.
Okay, all of this has been leading up to the single most important idea we're going to cover today. This is the one thing that truly separates the people who just dream about it from the people who actually do it.
Just look at this comparison. On one side, you have pure visualization. It's passive. It's all in your head. It's always focused on some far-off future. But on the other side, you've got micro-actions. This is the powerful way. It's active. It creates real-world momentum. And it's focused on what you can do right here, right now.
And here's the psychology behind why this is so powerful. Micro-actions are so small, they're tiny enough to fly under your brain's fear radar. The alarm bells don't go off, so you just do them. But each one of those tiny actions builds on the last, creating real confidence and real proof that you can do this. That's how you build unstoppable momentum.
So that leaves us with one last and most important question. Because this whole explainer wasn't just about learning something new, it's about doing something new. So what is the one small, manageable micro-action you will take today to start building your own wealth momentum? Really think about it. Thanks for watching.